Hello, everyone. This is Chris G, and I wanted to talk about the Trump assassination attempt that took place on Saturday, July 13th, 2024. This incident took place in Butler, Pennsylvania, out in basically like a rural area, and I just have to say that this was a very intense situation. Seeing that I myself, I found out about it. I think I was looking at a YouTube live stream. I think that's what I was doing, and then I think somebody typed in the chat that former President Trump had an assassination attempt take place. So after that, I immediately turned on the television, and I had a pretty good feeling that it was going to be on a lot of major networks, and it was. And seeing that, like I said, it was just pretty intense. And I do want to also say my condolences to one of the people that was unfortunately had passed away from the shooting, the assassination attempt. And the gentleman's name is Corey Comparatore. Hopefully I said that right. And he is a former police, not police chief, I'm sorry, my apologies, a former fire chief for the Buffalo Township in Pennsylvania. And how he ended up basically being fatally wounded was that he went and shielded his wife and daughter from the shots that were fired over in the crowd with the Trump supporters that were behind former President Donald Trump. And I have to say that what the man did is very brave. He just did that. It was a very selfless act. He just instantly reacted and shielded his wife and daughter. But very unfortunate that he passed away. So may that gentleman rest in peace. I did see on the Republican National Convention that Donald Trump did did basically like I'm trying to find the word. Basically, he paid a tribute to him, and they had his uniform there on the stage and presented that out there to the people in remembrance of him. So I thought that was a very good thing that Donald Trump decided to have done at that rally. But also there were two other men that were wounded at the rally. Let's see, because I have my notes here. One of the gentlemen's names is David Dutch, and the other gentleman is James Copenhaver. Both of these gentlemen are from the state of Pennsylvania that attended this event. They were critically wounded and were sent to the hospital. And then also you had the shooter that was eventually taken down by government agents, and his name is Thomas Matthew Crooks. Now, this guy is basically somebody that had a lot of issues going on with him. Something was definitely wrong with him. I think he had put out a video out online saying how he despises Trump and also Republicans as well. So he really did have a serious problem with the Republican Party, and just didn't like the ideals of it, and he just seemed like a guy that was really just off mentally. And back on this day, the shooter ended up getting on top of a roof of a building that was just outside of the rally perimeter. Now, I did see on the news by way of NBC that government agents with like the Secret Service went on top of the building to inspect, and they did that, I believe, days before the rally. But unfortunately, the agents said that this building, which looked kind of like a shed or something like that, they basically said that this building is out of the range of the security for the rally. And I just have to say personally that there really should have been some type of agent up there, or at least like a police officer to be able to have some type of overwatch on top of that, building. I don't need to look out at the crowd from that angle from there to, see if somebody tries to do something at the rally, but also to have some type of presence on top of that building to make sure nobody tries to go up there and try to pull some type of stunt like what took place with Crooks. But I really just find it to be strange, even though the agent said that it was outside of the range of the security. There really should have been somebody there. There really, really should have. I don't know why there wasn't. But one thing that I do believe is that this is going to definitely, basically put up like a red flag when it comes to security, because like I said, we had this one rally here that took place where somebody attempted to take the life of a politician. Like, who's to say that this won't happen? Like, this type of attempt won't happen. Not too long from now. So it's definitely something that needs to be looked into. And it's just that security situation was set up. I just really think that they have to do a better job, and I just don't like how it was set up. And it's just really strange that even though they said it was out of the range, the perimeter range for the security, it surprised me that they just didn't have anybody up there. It just doesn't make any sense to me, And I also believe that if I remember correctly, that the head of the Secret Service was put on trial for the mishandling of the security for this event, and I believe he should be put up there and be investigated, because this is the United States of America, and we really are supposed to be on top of things when it comes to security at these types of events. So like I said, it's just a real wild situation. And as I said earlier, my condolences to Corey Comparatore, that the former fire chief. My condolences to the family, and may he rest in peace. But and also, thoughts and prayers to the men that were wounded, critically wounded at the rally as well. But this security thing definitely has to get better, for the future of this country, and people participating in the political process of having rallies. It really does have to get better. And so that's basically my take on that. This is Chris G. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.